What if I told you the biggest story in women's basketball isn't happening on the court? It's happening in locker rooms, in press conferences, and behind the scenes of every WNBA broadcast. Caitlin Clark is injured, she's benched, but somehow, she's never been more powerful. This is the full story of where Caitlin Clark is right now, why the Indiana Fever are holding their breath, and how one rookie is challenging an entire league from the sideline. It started small, a groin tweak. Nothing unusual in a packed WNBA season, but week by week, it got worse. Caitlin Clark, arguably the most watched rookie in league history, was pulled from the lineup. No warning, no timeline. The diagnosis? A recurring groin strain, no tear, no surgery, but enough to sideline her for weeks. And for a league built around her rise, that was enough to shake everything. Clark missed multiple games. She missed the WNBA All-Star Game. She missed the three-point contest. She missed the biggest weekend of the summer. And yet, she was still the most talked-about player on the planet. While fans were wondering when she'd return, Caitlin Clark was busy showing up somewhere else. The WNBA's fight for fair pay. During All-Star Weekend, Clark appeared in protest gear, a black shirt with bold white text, "Pay us what you owe us." She wasn't just making a fashion statement, she was making history. Clark joined dozens of players demanding better salaries as part of the league's next collective bargaining negotiations. And when reporters asked her about it, she didn't dodge. She doubled down. She said, "We should be paid more. That's probably the most important thing we're in the room advocating about." Let that sink in. The WNBA's biggest star, a rookie, is now its loudest labor voice. She's not just leading in points and views, she's leading in pressure. Let's talk about money. Caitlin Clark's WNBA salary? Around $78,000 a year. That's not a typo. That's the actual number. Meanwhile, she's bringing in millions through endorsements. Nike, Gatorade, Wilson, she's everywhere. She's the face of a generation. Her jersey sales sell out within hours. Her games are the most viewed. Her name is driving ticket sales in every single city. And yet, her base pay is less than the average college professor. That's the core of the issue. Clark represents more than talent. She represents value, and the math just doesn't make sense anymore. Even WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert addressed it. She praised Clark's impact, but she warned, "We can't build a league around one star." She's right. But here's the thing. The league didn't plan to build around her. It just happened. The fans made that decision. The broadcasters, the sponsors. The numbers don't lie. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's a turning point. Now let's talk about the Indiana Fever. With Clark out, the team could have fallen apart, but they didn't. They adapted. Aaliyah Boston stepped up. 15.5 points per game, 54% shooting. Dominating in the paint, proving why she's a franchise cornerstone. Then came the role players, Ari McDonald, Chloe Bibby, Natasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham. Everyone leveled up. The Fever are now playoff contenders, even without Caitlin. That says something powerful. This isn't a one-woman team. It's a team ready to compete with or without their superstar. Let's rewind for a second. Before Caitlin Clark entered the league, women's basketball was growing. But slowly. Since she arrived, it exploded. Ticket sales, viewership, sponsorship. Everything went up. This isn't just hype. It's historic. The Fever are breaking arena records every week. Broadcasts that once drew 200,000 viewers are now pulling over 1 million. Clark's jersey is outselling almost every male. NBA player economists estimate her presence alone has added hundreds of millions in value to the league. All this from a rookie, who's currently not even playing. That's what we mean when we say the Caitlin Clark effect. But this is about more than one player. It's about the system. The WNBA's current collective bargaining agreement ends in 2025, and the players want change. They're asking for higher base salaries, better travel conditions, fairer revenue, sharing expanded rosters, shorter, smarter schedules, and Caitlin Clark is now the face of that fight. Not because she chose to be, but because her presence makes the issue impossible to ignore. The timing couldn't be more critical. With new investors, possible expansion teams, and record media attention, the league is at a tipping point. The players are ready, the fans are watching, and the pressure is rising. So what's next? Clark is still rehabbing, full speed runs, light court work, but no game minutes yet. She's close, but the team is being careful. The Fever don't want a rushed return. They want longevity, and Caitlyn's health matters more than chi. Short-term wins. In the meantime, the playoffs are coming, and Indiana is fighting for a spot. With or without her, they've proven they belong. But when she does return, this league will feel it. The cameras, the crowds, the culture shift, all of it will come roaring back. Caitlin Clark is out, but she's not gone. She's louder than ever, leading a movement, challenging pay gaps, fueling a team, and rewriting what it means to be a rookie in professional sports. This isn't just about points or playoffs. It's about power. And for the first time in a long time, the WNBA isn't asking for attention, it's commanding it. So, do you think Caitlin Clark's fight will finally force change? Will the WNBA listen? And how far can the Fever go if she comes back healthy? Let us know in the comments. And if you want real WNBA coverage, no fluff, no clickbait, you're in the right place. This is the women's court, and the game is just getting started.